everyone. So this semester, our course has 5 key components: discussion, participation, and homework quizzes. And those are due every week. So every week you'll participate in a class discussion, and every week you'll take a quiz. Then we have our wiki projects, and there are 2 of those. So our glossary and our annotated bibliography. There's 2 glossaries, one for each unit. So each project, glossary 1, glossary 2, and the annotated bibliography will be worth 10% of your grade. Finally, we have a final exam. That's the last 20%. So you'll see that half your grade is made up of weekly work, that discussion and participation and homework quizzes. Now, these are both based off the readings and the lectures for the week. So you'll want to check out the readings and check out the lecture slides, especially those annotated slides, and the little mini lecture videos I post. Once you feel comfortable with those, you'll participate in the discussion, kind of like you would in a class discussion, but it'll just be on a Blackboard discussion forum instead of face-to-face. And those discussions, which are going to, like I said, take place of our in-class discussion, will typically involve responding to a single discussion question. You'll be able to pick one of 2 to 3 options, and then doing a short activity. So usually if there's an activity, there'll be some sort of question about it that you're supposed to respond to. Then you have to reply to each other, right? That's how it's discussion. So you'll respond to at least one post by the end of the week. So you'll make your initial post by Thursday and reply to one classmate by Sunday. And this is every Thursday and every Sunday, unless the syllabus says otherwise. So if you're watching this early on in week 1, you'll notice that your initial post is actually not due until Sunday this first week. So just keep in mind that sometimes those change, but for the most part, it will be Thursdays, your initial post, and no later than Sunday, your reply. Your 2 lowest grades will be dropped, and if there are reasons for you to miss, just let me know and we can talk about whether we might allow you to make it up or excuse participation. But for the most part, I don't allow makeup or excused participation because you can't really make up class participation. You're either participating that week or you're not, and then the participation will have moved on to the next class, so you won't be discussing anymore. You'll just be sort of participating on your own. That said, again, if there's a reason you missed class and you think you should be allowed that makeup and to participate on your own, so to speak, let me know, talk to me, we can work something out. But if you just miss it for some reason, don't stress. I drop your 2 lowest grades. So there's 12 discussion boards total, and I only actually count 10 of them. So if you are interested in learning more about how to participate, what I mean by like initial post, replies, check out Blackboard. There's a lot of information about this in the syllabus and more file. There's also information in the week 1 folder on your discussion board. I sort of talk you through how to do it this first week. We'll do that again for week 2. Now your weekly homework, it's a short quiz. It's 20 points a week. Usually there's at least 1 extra credit question on there. And the quizzes are going to cover the readings and class materials. Typically, the quizzes will touch on things that have been covered in the readings, but if I think it's important enough to put it in the quiz, I probably also think it's important enough to put on our slides and in our mini lectures. So I do recommend waiting until after you've engaged with the weekly lecture material to take the quiz. Now, the quizzes are typically multiple choice, fill in the blank, that sort of thing. So they shouldn't take you too long. I do post the answers at the end of every week. So I, again, typically don't allow makeup because then you could just be looking at the answer key. But get in touch with me. Let me know if you think there's a reason you should be allowed to make up one or just an excused quiz. But I always drop your 2 lowest grades. So don't worry if you just miss a week or something, or you do badly 1 week. Not a big deal. 12 quizzes and I dropped 2 of them. The wiki projects are another 30% of your grade. And those are going to be collaborative projects where we build a glossary for each unit and we build an annotated bibliography for the class. So those are going to help you summarize, analyze, and even synthesize information and serve as resources for the class to use throughout the semester and to study for the final exam. So check those assignment sheets out on Blackboard if you're interested in learning more. Lastly, we do have a final exam. It's online. I don't use a lockdown browser, so it is open book and open note, but I ask that you do not make it open internet. So only use sort of approved resources. Don't give makeup exams unless they're approved before the exam or under really extenuating circumstances. So you will have a long period of time during which to take the exam. It's not at a set time because this class is not at a set time. So if there are any concerns, reach out to me at any point during the semester. Extra credit, I offer this from time to time, typically involves some sort of asynchronous activity since this is an asynchronous class. Every once in a while, I might say, hey, there's this cool event going on. You can check that out. But in that case, if there is something synchronous going on, I would always provide an asynchronous alternative. So that's how I grade you this semester. Those are the different components of this class. Hope that's been helpful for you.